15-12 lead for the Bulldogs, but they've been able to stuff home a message here early against the Bradley Braves.
6 assists early for Drake University, just doing a great job of finding the open man underneath. Tremendous ball game, a lot of excitement going on. Drake shooting the lights out of the basket, 63%, 7 out of 11 from the field, just 30%, 3 out of 10 by Bradley. Three-point range, 1 out of 5 for just 20% for Bradley, and Drake's 1 out of 4.
Just to reset this, each team with 5 fouls actually for Drake, now 6 fouls for the Bradley Braves. That foul was on the floor, so the Bulldogs will hold on to the possession of the half court. And out on the floor, Nate Ritchie will check in for the first time. He is joined out there by Sean Brooks. Into the contest, Quantel Murphy in, along with Joshua Robinson with 2 fouls. We'll get the Braves here in a moment, as Murphy will go to work and to travel against Quantel, and the Braves will have it right back. In fact, Coach Jim Less of Bradley also going to his bench. Michael Rembert into the contest for the first time. J.J. Tway also into the game, as is Jason Faulkner. Originally was a starter, but now coming off the bench here tonight. And Gillingham still at the point for the Braves. We'll give it up to Moores here. Bulldogs with this 3-2 zone look. Moores will find a Rembrandt. Now here's Gillingham. 10 to go on the shot clock. Tway trying to drive, and he's pushed from behind.
Quantel Murphy gets the hand in the back call. That'll be number 7, I believe, on Drake. Excuse me, number 6.
First on Murphy. First 35-second shot clock for the Braves. Bulldogs have led throughout early in this game, and now a foul away from the ball. This one's called against Bradley. I believe Faulkner is the guilty party. Or was a 3-second violation, I beg your pardon. Bulldogs back on the attack. How about this? Points in the paint early. Drake with 12. You mentioned a lot of those set up by some pretty good passes. On the drive. And we've got a charge against the Bulldogs. Sean Brooks called for driving in there with a full head of steam.
Difficult place down there on the baseline by the basket, and ends up getting the charge. Nate Ritchie in the ballgame. He's another Mr. Instant Offense type of player. We'll see if he can get untracked here early in his minutes.
He would play huge against that zone, wouldn't he?
He's got a nice-looking shot. Again, one of those guys that gets a couple down early can get a lot of baskets for you with his confidence if he's hitting a few early in the game.
Rembrandt with the bucket. This one gets a little bit closer at 15-14. Here's Powell. Fires up a long one. He's going to get the board. The officials confer, and it is Bradley's ball. That's right in front of the Brave bench, and I don't think Jim Less is going to let one of those calls go by. He might have had a little persuasion on that. Dr. Tom saying, hey, let's get one of these calls to go our way. Braves with an opportunity here to take the lead for the first time. Moores will fire the long one. Got it. A big three-pointer there by Chris Roz as the Braves get their first lead of the game of 2.
Bradley warming up a little bit. They're now 5 out of 12 from the field. Just seem a little out of sync offensively. Lonnie Randolph will come back in.
Ritchie again. He hits it, and Drake gets the answer back, and the Bulldogs get the lead back once again. And on the other end, Faulkner can't finish the layup. Ball almost stolen away. Here's Ritchie again. Pull the trigger. What a rip! And a foul. Count the bucket. Nate Ritchie is letting it fly.
Well, and Nate Ritchie was the one that started that break at the other end.
And here we go, an opportunity for a 5-point play if this foul is against Bradley. Drake would be at the line to shoot the 1-and-1. That's a big, big make and a foul.
Great job by Nate Ritchie. 2 buckets. He gave the offensive player coming to the basket fits. He swiped at the ball, and that caused him to miss, which started the fast break down this way. He hustled down, got the second shot, and knocked the 3 down.
There's Joshua Robinson now at the line. See leading the team in scoring, averaging nearly 12 points a game. He's got 3 already into this contest. Robinson shooting 81% from the line as well. That's 8th best in the Missouri Valley Conference this season. Broadcaster's jinx, but Murphy gets the board.
Great effort by Quantel. His quickness really got that for him.
Robinson to the rack. Draws the foul again, and Josh wants to go back and shoot some more free throws.
That's great to see our young players just go hard to the hole. They do a nice job of just confidently take it in there. He puts it on the ground left-handed, drives it. He concentrates on the basket the whole time. And you take it in there, you're going to get those calls most of the time. So hopefully young people out there watching will just take heed in that and take it hard to the basket. You're usually going to get the bucket or the foul or possibly both.
Yeah, that looks like more of the Joshua Robinson that we know. Makes his first free throw attempt. Michael Referen picks up the foul. That would be his first, team foul number 8 against Bradley. And he flushes them home both. So the Bulldogs match their largest lead of the game after falling down by 1 a moment ago. Right now they're on a 7-0 run. Lead at 23-17. And Bradley's going to have to burn a timeout. The good intensity by the Bulldogs. Come out here and at the Nap Center have some fun as well. Bradley going with a baseball pass. They find a touchdown. Can they get the extra point? Not there. Ball knocked out of bounds. Drake with some great reaction to get back on the other end.
Nate Ritchie has tremendously quick hands. A great job of hustling back and knocking the ball out of bounds and saving the 2-point bucket.
So Bradley will play it in with J.J. Tway. Here's a 3-ball from the corner, partially deflected by Bancroft, and he'll pick up the loose ball for the Bulldogs. Drake trying to add to this lead here. Being very patient offensively tonight are the Bulldogs, really working that shot clock as they've had to, as Bradley's had some pretty good defense on the night. Here's Eggers. Randolph for 3.
Nice penetration that time by Drake, and there's another steal by the Bulldogs.
Randolph to Bancroft, layup, got it!
Bancroft really having a great night. The last 3 games combined, he had 6 points combined. He's got 8 points already tonight.
Might be close to matching a career high here, or exceeding it, just in the first half alone. Here's Tway. Right hand, he'll finish it home for the Braves. Good drive and finish there by J.J. Tway.
Drake was on a 10-0 run prior to that bucket. Ritchie was 6 points in that run.
Randolph matched up here with Marcello Robinson. Ritchie pulls up and hits.
See what happens when a shooter knocks a few down, don't you?
A lot of confidence. Here's Marcello to the corner for 3. Ball knocked out of bounds, last touch by the Braves. Danny Adams into the contest now. He's been the one that's been chucking up those threes from the corner for the Bradley Braves. Normally he doesn't get a whole lot of playing time, but Jim Les has had to go to the bench to try to find some offense from the perimeter. How about this? Entering the game, Bradley was a very good